Okay, so we're gonna get started with our ultimate pampering session. And so I'm gonna use this little flip chart because again, my job is just to teach you and to pamper you and answer your questions. And I'm not a human dictionary, so I can't tell you all the greatness. I just know that I love the products and how they work and things like that. So what we're gonna do real quick is we're going to welcome you guys. So I want you to tell me who you are, what you do, and one thing that brings you joy. Okay, we'll start with you.
I'm Debbie Hickey, and I'm a decorator. I work for my husband's business mostly. He's a general contractor, and we do remodeling, and so I help people pick finishes for their remodeling project.
That sounds like fun.
It is.
That's awesome. And
I
what brings?
specialize in flooring and colors and.
That's awesome. And what brings you joy?
Pardon?
What brings you joy?
Of course, I love people. I love my family, my grandchildren.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Give her a round of applause. Yay! We always clap for everybody at Mary Kay because I know when I first started talking, I love that you love the brush. It makes me so happy. I love it. You're me. That's what I do. We always clap for people because sometimes it's scary talking in front of people. When you clap, it kind of makes you feel better. So cool. Well, welcome. We're so glad you're with us. Okay.
I'm Tammy. I am an Aflac regional broker consultant. So I work for the Duck.
I was just about to ask.
Yes.
Love it.
And my relationship with the Lord and my family is what brings me joy.
Did you have so much fun at the wedding?
Yeah, it was fun. We were sort of glad it was over. I was in charge of making the cake, so I was really
wow.
relieved when it was done.
That's awesome. Well,
it was fun though, yeah.
Thank you for making such an amazing daughter. If my boys are half the person she is, then we're blessed. So, and that's because you made her. So cool. Awesome. Love it. All right, next.
My name's Elizabeth Iverson, and I'm Miss Boys Guest.
Awesome. And what do you do?
I work at Ross.
You work at Ross? That store gets me in trouble all the time. So that's awesome. And what brings you joy?
I like the fact that it's Christian based.
Yes, yes. I super love Jesus too. So that's awesome. Cool. Give her a round of applause. Awesome.
And I'm Sarah Patrick, and I'm retired.
What'd you retire from?
Wall coverings.
That's cool. Yeah.
And what brings me joy? My family, my 2 children, my 5 grandchildren,
Wow.
and my great-grandchild.
No way, you're a great grandma. You look good for being a great grandma. I love it. All right, brave man.
My name's Paul, and I'm a guest of Lori.
Awesome.
I'm a meat cutter at Publix.
Oh, that's really cool. And what brings you joy?
I have a good family, and I'm very close to them.
That's the best.
Yes.
I love it. Hey, what's your middle name?
David.
David. My dad's name's Paul, and his middle name's Henry, so I always ask. So that's awesome. Well, welcome, Paul. We're glad you're here. All right, and last but absolutely not least.
I'm Diane. Amy invited me. I'm a social worker. I think that's like the broad term for it.
AKA an angel from God, but keep going.
So, what brings me joy? Music.
Yes. What kind of music?
All kind.
Are you a musician in any way?
No.
No, but you love it, so you're a connoisseur of music. Yeah, girl.
I love it.
I
All
love
types.
it. That's awesome. Cool. Love it. All right. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. I should have waited and to tell you now to show you that's with the flow chart. So I've been building my business for 6 years. I've been building it for 6. I've had it for 7, but I joined Mary Kay for the discount. I wanted to be a secret agent savvy shopper for me, my mom, and like a couple friends. Pre-Mary Kay, I was a middle school band teacher for 11 years, a high school band teacher for 1, and my husband, Adam, we've been married for 12 years. He's a high school band teacher. We have those 3 tiny humans. And so I started working Mary Kay to become debt-free after having Eli. He's like the girl that I prayed for that I never got because he caused like all the drama. And I had to have this crazy stomach surgery, and we already had student loans and like a car payment, but then we had credit card and medical bills, and so we needed a way to pay that off. And so I already love the products I've been using for 20 years, and I decided I had to change my circumstances, so I found 4 to 6 hours a week to sprinkle and start teaching in Mary Kay, and I love it. I haven't looked back since, and so I love blessing people and helping them to just feel confident in who they are, whether it's through the products or whether it's through the personal growth of the business, which is really cool. So raise your hand if this is your very first Mary Kay pampering session. No way, this is so cool. Okay, beginning people, I'm not gonna go through, I could talk to you for like a year, but y'all heard me say 56 years. There's a typo in this, it says 55, so write down the typos as I tell you them, pretty please, because I need to fix this before I post it for you guys. So as of tomorrow, it is our 56th anniversary. We are a debt-free, family-owned and operated company in 40 countries globally that puts God first, family second, career third. We have 6 main skincare lines, and we're in compliance with the FDA, but we're also in compliance with the European Union. They ban 1,386 chemicals and ingredients out of their products. Do you know how many the United States bans? Just guess. Like, what would you think would be like decent? 500. Good. Let's give her a ticket because she's guessing. Give me another guess. 3,000. Right? It's 13. Can you believe it? It's incredible. And so Mary Kay is super, super safe, and it's very healthy for you. So 6 skincare lines. We have a men's line, so the MK men's line, that includes shaving cream and aftershave and all of their skincare anti-aging wise. We have a botanicals line, which is for ultra sensitive skin. It's a plant-based line for somebody who's not really looking for any anti-aging. It uses like dragon fruit and aloe, and it's really good for people that have oily skin. My boys already have the smell. I just don't understand. And they don't even have like BO yet. They just have a smell. And so they come in from outside. And so they're already starting to get breakouts. And so botanicals helps to combat that smell, at least on their face. And then we have a clear proof line, which is our acne line. I call it, it's like a little piece of heaven because it's going to be really safe for them. And I get a lot of people off like Accutane and things like that, which is cool. We have a naturally line. Did you know that in the United States, there is no regulation whatsoever on using the word organic or like natural when it comes to skincare and cosmetics? Isn't that terrible? It's like literally, if they have one naturally derived product, they can slap that label on there, and it's so not. It could have parabens and phthalates and SLSs and LSs. And so Mary Kay, because we are in compliance with the European Union, we actually got third-party certification through a Cosmos EcoCert certification, which is like, it is so hard to get because they watch not only just the ingredients and the integrity of how you do it, it's the manufacturing of it, it's the packaging, it's how they transport the ingredients from place to place. I mean, like everything is scrutinized. And so our Naturally line is a natural derived certified line, which is super cool. And so that's our natural skincare line. So then we have our 2 anti-aging lines. By the way, all of our stuff is just as safe as that is, by the way. That's just the one that has like the full testing. So it has like no parabens, phthalates, SLSs, SLESs, all of those synthetic dyes. We don't have that stuff. And so we have 2 anti-aging lines, and that's what we're known #1 for. And so tonight we're gonna do the Miracle Set 3D. Which I'll tell you a little bit later, but it's to help slim to moderate signs of aging, and it helps me personally with like hormonal breakouts. And then we have another line called the Time-Wise Repair line. I call it better than Botox in a box. It does more advanced signs of aging, and so you can talk to your consultant about that one too tonight. So awesome. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna do the oil-free eye makeup remover. That's not up here, so I'm gonna grab it. And what this oil-free eye makeup remover is, does somebody have one? Because I don't know why it's not here. Okay, Kitty's got it. Kitty's great. Perfect. Thank you, Kitty. Awesome. Okay, and so this right here is our oil-free eye makeup remover. And this is gonna be awesome because this is gonna take any dirt, grime, and oil off of your eyes. It's also an eyelash and an eyebrow conditioner, which I totally didn't know was a thing until my mom, here you go. If you just wanna pass it down. She's a breast cancer butt kicker 3 times.
Pass this one down?
Yeah, if you just pass it down and around, that we can get everybody. So this is going to help to condition that. Bless you, my love. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna close your eyes, and you're going to put this, close your eyes and hold it over your eye for like 2 or 3 seconds, and then gently just do some circles on your eyelashes and eyebrows, and then you can flip it over to the other side and do your other eye. So go right ahead. And Chris, if you want to turn the music up when we do that. Perfect. There you go. Also, we have these like, this is so gross. So we're a human organism, so we have these tiny little mites that grow in our hair follicles, and they love to eat dirt, grime, and oil, especially makeup and mascara and stuff. And so when you use this at night, it kills all those. I call it my critter getter. So it's pretty cool. Our oil-free eye makeup remover is hyperallergenic. It's tested for sensitive skin, and it doesn't leave your skin feeling greasy. And it's also on Oprah's O list, so it absolutely rocks, which is cool. Isn't that crazy? I know a lot of people are like, oh, I took my makeup off last night. Like, I haven't put it on. And then they use it and they're like, whoa. It also takes off permanent marker when your little kids get a hold of it and do tiger faces and stuff, getting ready for the zoo. So it's kind of nice. Awesome. Actually, we are on this one. Perfect. And whenever you're done with that, you can kind of just toss that down. Okay. All right. So if you look up here, this is the skincare line that we're going to do today. Okay. This is our Time-Wise Miracle Set. Did you know that no matter what you put on your face, you're going to age because you're human? Obviously, that's going to happen. But did you know that 20% of your aging comes naturally? That means that 80% of our visible signs of aging is preventable or maintainable. So I'm going to show you how to do that in quick steps. So basically, this is our Miracle Set 3D. So this is going to defend against age-accelerating free radicals that are in the atmosphere. Let me ask you a question. What are the 5 main things that age you? Just shout it out. You get some tickets when you participate.
Ozone.
Okay, yes, ozone, which would be environment. So yes, the ozone with all the free radicals. What else ages you?
Exercise.
Yes, so kind of like lifestyle, yep, and health and lifestyle, that's big.
Cigarette smoking.
Yes, smoking, that's a big one, absolutely. What else?
Drugs.
Drugs, yeah. Don't do drugs. So you're exactly right, definitely. Drugs, what else?
The sun.
The sun, yes, and it's not just the UVA rays, whatever they're called. There's UVB rays too, which is crazy. And so hydration and diet is also the other things that age you. And so you really can help with that. And so this set is called 3D because it defends, delays, and delivers. It defends against the free radicals that make you age, and it's loaded with antioxidants that shield you from those free radicals from the environment. It delays the look of premature aging with the UVA and UVB protection. Plus, it has our super ninja friend called resveratrol, which I used to say reversatrol because that's how I remembered what it did. But resveratrol is like a vitamin mineral complex that boosts elasticity and collagen. It's like an entry-level Spanx for your face. And it's also in chocolate and wine, so you can totally have those things. Okay, all right, dark chocolate though. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna use our cleanser. Everybody say 4-in-1. So this is our 4-in-1 cleanser. It's a cleanser, an exfoliator, a toner, and a brightener all in one. So everybody take your index finger like this, and I want you to scoop out where it says cleanser. It's the circle number 1, top left-hand corner. I want you to scoop it out, and I want you to put some dots on your face. Okay, you don't have to rub it in, just put some dots. Okay. Okay. So what you're gonna do, can you wash your face with your hands? Yes. Can you wash your face with a washcloth? Yes. But have you ever gone to a friend's house or gone out of town and you forgot your toothbrush and you washed your toothbrush with your finger? You wash your teeth with your finger? That's kind of like what hand washing is for your face. So it really doesn't give you that deep cleanse. So we have 2 brushes. We have Skinvigorate brushes, which are amazing. So what we're gonna do is this one that you have is our just normal one that's phasing out, but this cleans about 85% more of your skin, gives you more of a deep cleanse. And so what you're gonna do is, well, I'll tell you in a second because I'm gonna tell you about this one. So this is the fancy one that we just came out with that we're just launching. And this is called our Skinvigorate Sonic Cleansing Brush. When my phone's not recording, I can show you a picture of what this does. Not only does this like have 200 times vibrations per second, it doesn't spin like this one does, but it like vibrates and it just loosens up everything and gives you a deep cleanse. It also helps with microcirculation into your skin and gently lifts away impurity, like pore clogging impurities. So I have a picture I can show you at the end of one of our consultants who, because this like just came out for us because we've always had this one and it's got a USB charging port, but she used the Miracle Set and then she used our C replenishing serum, which is like a lifting serum for you, like not for more advanced signs, but like I know I use it, but I'm moving on to the next one. But anyways, it also has a massage head, so it helps with microcirculation. And so she did it on one half of her face, and just the difference in the wrinkles and just the texture of her skin and the brightness and the redness, especially even with her eyes and stuff underneath, is like a drastic difference. So I'll have to show you that picture. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your index finger, like I said, and scoop it out. You're gonna dip this into your bowl of water. You're gonna take your white cloth like this, open it up and you're gonna hold it under your chin because you're washing your face at a table. So the way you turn it on is the bottom button, and it has 2 speeds, fast and slow. I have ultra sensitive skin. I use it, well, I used to use it twice a day. Now I use this one in the morning and that one at night. But you're gonna change the speed, fast to slow with the top. And so you'll turn it off, dip it in your water, and everybody just stay away from your hairline, but go ahead and wash your face, okay? Awesome.
Turn it on first.
How's that feel, guys? Isn't that cool? I'll give you some participation coupons. Yep, and if you have makeup on, you can just spin it down into your brush or into your water and go around again. Whenever you're done, take your time, but whenever you're done, dip the corner of your cloth into your water and get all the soap and water off. Have y'all used this brush yet? Oh, magic. It's so good. And this one has 3 speeds. Changes pitch when you go up, that's how you know. Yep, so after you do that, everyone can put their brush down once you get your whole face, dip the corner of your cloth in your water and get all the soap and water off. How's that feel, Diane?
Feels really good.
Isn't it nice? I get lost in the shower at times. My husband's like, seriously? Girl, I didn't tell you that. It's waterproof. You can take these in the shower, and they're guaranteed for life. If anything ever happens to it, Mary Kay will totally replace it. It's written here on the flip chart. I just chose not to say it. So, yeah, I love it. And then this one, like I said, vibrates instead of spinning. Perfect. Yep, so those of you that are done, take the corner of your cloth, dip it in the water, and then get all the soap and water off your face. And at the end, you guys can look at, and while I talk about it, while you're washing your face. So basically, it has a timer on it, this Sonic one, and it says 60 seconds. I like to do it a little bit more than 60 seconds, personally, but it's cool because this brush head just pops right off, and you can put this massager head on. And so what you do is you pair it with one of our powerful serums. So you can use like our Volume Advanced Lifting Serum, which really helps with like the triangular shape here. The C Replenishing Serum that we talked about, that's kind of like a Spanx for your face and has a lot of vitamin C for brightening and tone correcting. Our Pore Minimizer, our Tone Correcting Serum, or our Nourishing Oil, which is magical, okay? And you just use the massager to massage it in. Perfect. All right, give me some adjectives for some tickets. How does your face feel?
Cool.
It feels cool? Okay, Diane's got you. Yeah, tingly and clean. Good, 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 good. Soft, good. All right, perfect. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to move on to one of our spa treatments. And so you get to pick from 3 different, we have many spa treatments, but you get to pick from one of these 3. So the first one is, have you guys ever done those Biore strip things where you put the strip on your nose and you pull it off and you look at it and it's disgusting, but it's totally satisfying because it came out of your face? Well, dermatologists have proven that anytime you peel masks off or peels, or you peel strips off or anything, it's actually worse for us because it opens up and breaks our pores. And so all of our masks and peels, you get that like gross satisfaction with it, but it just extracts like a magnet and pulls it out. And so this is our deep cleansing charcoal mask, and I would show you a picture, but we're recording. This is the deep cleansing charcoal mask. This has peppermint and rosemary extracts. It's a pore declogging mask. It uses the bentonite clay that's gonna suck out all the oils. It has honeysuckle, like from the plant, and then you know those like little white beans that you eat in chili, navy beans? Mary Kay takes an extract out of both of those, and that helps to even out skin tone. So if you have any kind of age spots, or you have kind of scarring or redness and stuff, it just really helps to even that out. And then it has the activated charcoal that acts like a magnet, and it pulls 10 times its weight in impurities 3 layers deep in your skin. So you get to literally see everything come out. Kristen, do you have the picture of Buster?
I was just looking
Okay, Kristen's gonna get the picture of our friend Buster's nose, so that way she can show you. So you get to choose from this one, okay? And then also, you get to choose from the Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. This is our anti-aging line. And so this is a clear gel mask that's gonna reduce the appearance of pores, fine lines, and wrinkles. It's gonna make the skin feel less stressed. It's gonna feel nourished, purified, and really calm, and it's gonna make your skin feel firmer, smoother, and much softer, okay? I like to use this when I have a lot of redness in my skin and I feel really dry. I'll actually sleep in this, which is cool. Or you can do, and if everyone wants to look, Kristen's gonna come around and show you Buster's nose. Yeah, so that is the charcoal mask. That's before, during, and after, just in one. Isn't that crazy? It's like gross, but gross awesome. Gross awesome, right? Because it's satisfying because it all comes out. Okay, or you can use this. This is our Time-Lapse Repair Revealing Radiance Peel. This is gonna apply a thin layer of glycolic acid, which is super gentle. Acid in Mary Kay is not a bad word. It's like a ninja ingredient. And so it's gonna dissolve away the dead skin because it's like a chemical exfoliator instead of physical. And it's gonna leave your skin feeling tighter and brighter and super smooth and soft. A lot of my clients call this their waddle cream because they put it on their neck. And so it really has drastic differences in your neck as well. And so it's tingly as it's dissolving. And so Diane, you can look at the charcoal mask right there. So you get to choose charcoal, moisture renewing gel mask, or our glycolic peel. Who wants to do, and if you have like ultra sensitive skin, I would start with this one because this one is so gentle. Who wants to do the gel mask? Okay, Mama wants to do the gel mask. Okay, and so I'm just gonna put a little bit of number 8. We have 2 different kinds of brushes. This is our brand new masking brush. It's a silicone brush. Some of you have that, some of you have the old one. And so this is really easy to clean, and then some of you have the other brushes that we have. So you get to dip it into the mask. Just stay away from your eyes, but go everywhere else, okay? Who wants to, anybody else for the gel mask? No? Okay, anyone want to do charcoal mask? Yes, 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 yes. This is my favorite. What I like to do if I am really being really nice to myself is I'll use the charcoal mask first, and then I'll put the gel mask on after.
Yeah.
You want to put charcoal mask, my friends? Awesome. You too? Go ahead and apply it. Yeah, just don't put it underneath. Then you have a brush, my friend, right there. Yeah, and then you have this brush. All over your face, just not right under your eyes. Because it has peppermint and it can make your eyes water. Yeah, go ahead and paint it on. Yep. Which one would you like to do, my friend?
I'm not sure. I kind of have normal skin.
You have normal skin?
Yeah.
If you wanted
I had
to,
a T-zone when I was younger, but
okay.
kind of evened out a little bit.
And if you ever wanted to change or improve anything in your skin, what would it be?
That would be smoother, or fine lines around the.
Okay, let's do the repair peel then. Okay, because that's gonna help with pores, that's gonna help with lines and wrinkles and everything. Just stay away from your eyes. Okay.
So what do I?
It's the brand new one. Gotta get it going. Okay, so you're just gonna use that brush and you're gonna paint it onto your face. Just a nice layer.
Let's not put this on Facebook.
Okay. I promise I'm recording me, not you. Funny story, I was raising money a year and a half ago for the Mary Kay Foundation, and our goal as a team of women was to sell 100. And I said, okay, well, I'll keep it on until we sell 100. So it was a charcoal mask challenge. Well, me and only like one other girl do this full time. Everybody else does it for supplemental income. I put it on at 8 a.m. Everybody else started selling them at 5. So it was on for 14 hours. I went to the wine store to get corks. My husband makes wine, and I had that on. I had to go to Panera. I had to run errands, and people were like, what are you doing? I raised a lot of money for the foundation that day. It was magical. How's that smell, guys? Isn't that nice and feel? Yep. Those of you that have the charcoal mask, do a nice layer to where you can't see 100% through it, but not super goopy-goppy. Isn't it fun?
I don't get it, okay.
You look great. I super love you. can't go to Mary Kay without having fun, let's be real. Awesome, and whenever you're done, you can just put your mask brush down. We'll clean everything up, there's no worries. And then what's so nice is with these three and with some of our other ones, you can do what we call multi-masking. So if you look up here, you know, you would take the oilier areas, which is typically your T-zone area, forehead to nose and your chin, and you could put like the charcoal mask there, and then put the other ones in other places, which is cool. And we have other masks that you can do at your second appointment with your consultant, like biocellulose and different supplements and stuff, which are fun. So, you look great. Paul, you look awesome. I love it. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do is we're gonna move on to another spa treatment. Now listen, the spa treatment goes on your face, but we chose to be fun with a mask tonight, and so we're gonna do this on your hand. Consultants, I always do it on their hand, even if we're doing just the miracle set, only because it's so much easier to do in the shower, and I really want them to see the instant difference in their hand, so we only put it on one hand. And so what you're gonna do, this is called our Microdermabrasion Plus set, AKA Spa in a Box. So what I want you to do is I want you to take your index finger, dip it into your water, okay? And I want you to scoop out the bottom left-hand corner, which is number 5. I want you to scoop out that one, okay? And I want you to massage it on the back of your hand. And it's gonna feel sandy and gritty.
So what was the instructions again?
Dip your finger in the water and grab number 5. It's gonna feel sandy and gritty, yep. So the difference between this and over the counter is Mary Kay is professional salon grade. Over the counter is gonna have a grit to 200 to 400. Ours is 800 to 1,000, so it's a lot finer. And we don't have plastic or anything in it. Those are aluminum oxide crystals, which really help with the pH balance of your skin. So you're gonna massage that all over. This is going to physically exfoliate and smooth out lines, wrinkles. It's gonna make your pores smaller. Yeah, I love it. Pores smaller and everything. So now take your white cloth, dip it into your water, and get all that sandy gritty stuff off. You're gonna have to use a little extra water. One reason why. Now consultants, if you're doing like a facial with someone that wants to try it, like take them to the bathroom and let them do it. But when you're doing a class and you have it with like it's gonna add 45 minutes to an hour, by the time, especially with like 6 people. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so to get all that sandy gritty, feel that you've got all the sandy gritty stuff off. Now, they say you can do this every other day. I think it's overkill. Like, I do it twice a week because the effects of it last so much longer. So I just do it Wednesdays and Saturdays, and it just chills in my shower. This bottle lasts me about 5 months when my husband's not using it, which he actually does. So we're like 2.5 people. But anyways, I want you to go ahead, before we go to the second step, look at the difference in your hand. You see how it's visibly firm and brighter? Isn't that crazy? The more you do it, the more it does it, but I want you to feel the difference between your microderm hand and your non-microderm hand. Isn't that crazy? So what happens though is when you do that deep cleanse on your skin, you gotta put all the vitamins and minerals back into your skin. And so I leave this by my toothbrush so I don't forget. This is our pore minimizer. So this is it's a serum jam-packed with vitamins A, E, and C, which is what our body produces less of as we age, dehydrate, and stress. It's got botanicals and extracts and soothing effervescence in it. But the coolest thing is that it has our patented pore minimizing complex that takes the pores that you just refined and makes them smaller. Everyone loves smaller pores. So take number 6, which is on the bottom row, second one in, and feel that silky goodness on the back of your microdermed hand. Yep, right there. Yep. Isn't that amazing? Give me some tickets. What are some adjectives? How would you explain how that feels?
Soft.
Soft. Good. Very good. Good. I like it.
Moist.
Moist. Yep. Very hydrating. Love it. And so what we're going to do, again, that's for your face, not your hands, but we're going to come back to our hands and check them later because it changes, which is super cool, okay? All right, so now we're going to move on to, we just exfoliated your hand, which is for your what?
Face.
For your face, but now we're going to do a lip exfoliant, and we're going to do something called satin lips. So this is going to take all the dead skin off, and so in the right-hand corner of your tray, you might have to tilt your mirror a little bit. So the right-hand corner of your tray, you have 2 circles. The inside left circle is a satin lip balm. Go ahead and scoop that out, okay? The scrub, yep, the satin lip scrub. You too can drive a pink Cadillac. Scrub, not a balm. Okay, take that, yeah, the inside one, So that one right there. Take that, and I want you to scrub that all over your lips. Okay, it's gonna feel sandy and gritty, that's the sugar. It's got white tea, citrus, and extract in it, which is really cool. So if you are somebody that texture on your lips like wigs you out, then you can take your cloth and go ahead and wipe it off after you massage it in. The rest of us are gonna leave it on so it can help to dissolve some of that dead skin, okay? And we're gonna play a game. We are super passionate about educating women and men, just people in general, about the history of Mary Kay and our foundation and who we are and the impact that we have globally. So raise your hand if you like free stuff. Okay, so you're gonna shout out and they get tickets for participating. So this is like a huge ticket thing, so I need to give you some more. And just for participating, if you think, I'm gonna say a statement, and if you think the answer is A, say A. If you think it's B, say B. If you think it's C, both, then say that, okay? All right, so just go ahead and shout out because it makes it more fun. Okay, so first thing here is Mary Kay Ash. I showed you a picture of her at the beginning. Is she known as A, the greatest female entrepreneur in all of American history, or B, the richest woman in the 1960s? Just shout it out.
C.
C, B, C. Okay, we're all participating. Okay, so if you would just give everybody one, Diane, can somebody else help Diane with this? Amy's got it. Okay, it's probably C, but I legally can't, thank you, love. I legally can't say that because I don't have her pay stubs to show you, but she actually has gotten that accolade 13 different times, and the first time was back in 2003 from Baylor University. Isn't that crazy? And she's almost done becoming an icon, which is cool. Okay, so Mary Kay's signature color is pink. Why? Because A, it was her favorite color, or B, she thought it would look good in bathrooms. A.
B.
B. We got two participators. C. Okay. You would think that it would be C, but girl, she don't even like pink. Isn't that crazy? I know. It blew my mind. So the reason why she chose pink is back in 1963 when she started the company, bathrooms were pearl pink, or they were pearl white, so pink would look good. And so to tell you a little bit of the history of Mary Kay was working in direct sales pretty much her whole life, and she was a single mama raising her 3 kids, and she was the minority because women stayed home and men went to work, but she was working for her family. But what she loved about her job was that she built leaders, and so, you know, she was training a lot of guys, and they kept moving up the career path, and she wasn't. So she finally, after, you know, so long, she finally went to her boss and said, like, hey, like, how come I'm not moving up and I'm the one that's training them? And he said, well, Mary Kay, they have to provide for their families. And she's like, what do you think I'm doing? You know, and so she decided, she was like getting into her later 40s, and she decided she was going to retire, and she was going to write a book on how to do direct sales the correct way, to really empower people and just to do it the right way. So she was, you know, she sat down and she wrote her entire outline for her book, and her friends and her family looked at it and they're like, Mary Kay, you should start that business. And she's like, I'm not equipped to run a business. But it still kept like tugging on her heart, so she decided she was going to take it to the business world. Well, she took it there, and everybody told her it wasn't going to work. They said, there's no way, because she said, God first, family second, career third. She said, my people are not going to have quotas or territories. They literally, she wants, and it still is to this day, and the business world says she was crazy, allow a woman or a man, we do have men, that are able to take this opportunity and do it for just a little bit of fun, supplemental income, or smart business money, and create a 6-figure income and above. It really is what they want. And they said, no, you have to worry about profit and loss. You have to learn about all of these things. And they told her it wasn't going to work. And then she said that she was going to give all of the training and mentorship for free as well, and praise people to success. And there's all different kinds of Cinderella prizes. So like if you look at that poster behind you, our star quarter ends on Sunday, which is so exciting. Whoop, whoop. And so we get to pick from like those prizes. There's like a Kate Spade smartwatch. I've gotten diamond rings, designer bags. The last one I took was a $350 Amazon Prime gift card, you know, because we're Amazon Prime people. And so we just get rewarded for all the things that we do, which is crazy. Because usually, I mean, especially women and men, what do we do when we get extra money? We spend it on other people, especially our kids and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And so she wanted to be able to give the diamond bags, the cash prizes, the trips, just all those things that we would never do for ourselves. So pretty cool. Okay. So they told her it wasn't going to work. So what did she do? She went back, and somebody said to her, Mary Kay, God does not call the equipped. He equips the people that he calls. And she had that calling on her heart. And so she did it anyway. She took her $5,000 of her life savings, and look at us now. We're a multi-billion-dollar company that's debt-free, family-owned, and operated in 40 countries. Like the last 56 years, the legacy that that woman has instilled into people and into families and into generations is just, it's incredible. So she's amazing. Raise your hand if you just learned something with that. Like, isn't that crazy? I know. Okay, this is my favorite question. Okay, so shout out. What is the main cause that the Mary Kay Charitable Foundation supports? Is it A, the fight against cancers affect women, or B, the fight against domestic violence? We got a B. We got a B. Let's get some tickets. We got a B. Who else wants to answer?
C.
How'd you know, girl? You're so smart. I love it. It's C. It's actually both. Yeah, good job, guys. We've given over $78 million to eradicate women's cancers and stop domestic violence. We give about $150,000 grants to shelters for women and children all over the United States, which is super cool. And one of the reasons why I'm so passionate, and I never leave a pampering session or somebody's presence in a pampering session without sharing this, is that you never know who God's going to put in your path. So it connected us as a unit to a woman who's connected to the Family Life Center, which is the only licensed insured women and children's shelter in Flagler County where I live. And we partnered with them and did the grant writing process. They received a $20,000 grant from Mary Kay, and then have received an additional $80,000 in grants and stuff because ours match. How cool is that? Isn't that amazing? So you just never know. Okay, how many trees has Mary Kay planted so far with its recyclable program? Is it A, 600,000, or B, over 1 million? Over 1 million, right? Because I'd be like, we're not there yet. So here you go. So over 1 million. We have a Pink Doing Green initiative. And so all of our stuff, like if you support your consultant and you use Mary Kay skincare or makeup, when you're done with it, toss it in the recycle bin, because that's what it does. And we plant trees all the time. And then, like, for example, if you take something home from your consultant tonight, which you totally don't have to, but if you did, say she was like, oh, I have this, this, and this, but she didn't have this one thing, she could ship it to you to your house. And in the box, you're gonna have these packing peanuts, and your mind is immediately gonna go, oh, it's styrofoam. It's not. It's actually potato and cornstarch. So it's like so good for the environment. My kids love it when boxes come in, because then they just spray water on them and they just dissolve. So it's pretty good. Isn't that awesome? Okay. Last two questions. What statistic does Mary Kay hold? Is it A, the most women making over a 6-figure income in the United States over all other companies, or B, the top 10 best company for women to work for in the United States? B. B. We got some B's?
C.
Yeah, we got a C. Good job. Okay, so we do have the most women making over a 6-figure income. Mary Kay's not one of those multi-level marketings or pyramid schemes or anything, so we are really in business to do however we want. So the average consultant who comes in for just supplemental income to, you know, whether it's fund money or whatever, is going to make an additional $5,000 to $25,000 on average a year, depending on how much they teach in their business. And then we have that leadership program that I told you about as mentors, and we make that, but then we make about $5,000 to $25,000 on average a month with no caps, which is super cool. So Gloria Mayfield Banks is number one in our company, and she's the one who they can say struggled the most. When she decided to earn her car the first time, she had to learn how to be a better teacher like 5 times, and when she decided to be a mentor like me, it took her 3 times. Okay, and now she's number one. What do you think her highest check was in 1 month in 2018 for mentoring women and for blessing them? If you know, on average we make $5,000 to $25,000 with no caps, and she's number one. Shout it out. What do you think her one check was? Just guess. That's a really good guess. Thanks for guessing. Keep going.
30.
Keep going. Good guess.
50.
One more. 50. One more after 50. Good guess. But no, keep going.
100.
You're the closest. Let's give him 2 tickets. So it's $96,000 in 1 month. Can you believe that? Blew my mind. Have I ever made that? Negative. Ghostwriter. But I can, and that's what's so amazing. I wish that somebody, and this is the only reason why I share this, so hear my heart, I wish that somebody like me, who is, I consider myself a hot mess, but Jesus still loves me, so it's okay. A hot mess with 3 tiny humans, who I was working 40 to 60 hours a week in teaching band and helping my husband and teaching private oboe lessons on the side. I wish that somebody would have told me what they did versus just what the top people could do, because then I would have saw it a little bit faster. But my highest check in 1 month so far for this year was in June. It was $16,898 in 1 month. And so that was our fully funded emergency fund, which is so fantastic. My highest check before that was $11,833 last year, and that was our last payment to debt. And so people are like, what'd you buy? And I'm like, well, we went out to ice cream with my family, but it all went to debt, like it was our last payment. And so money doesn't buy you happiness, but it gives you choices. And that's what's so great about Mary Kay, is that it gives choices. Okay, last question. And then you get to get the gift. It's gonna be fun. How many different career car options does Mary Kay offer their consultants when they get to earn a car to drive for free? Is it 4 different cars or 7 different cars?
7.
Right? Because I'd be like, well, you know, maybe one day. So good job, good job. So 7 cars. The first level car that you can earn is a 2020 Chevy Malibu. Mary pays your tax, title, license, registration, and a big old hunkin' chunk of your car insurance for you and if you have a spouse. So when I started teaching in Mary Kay, I could only find 4 to 6 hours a week, but I did it very consistently. And so in the first 4 months, I earned that car the first time. I earned it twice in the first 3 years, but I never took the car because my husband's truck was paid, or my car was paid off, but my husband's truck wasn't. So I took the cash compensation instead. We're big Dave Ramsey people, so when we were like getting all ninja-like on paying off our debt, we were doing the snowball thing. So I chose the $475 a month for those 3 years. And then one of my consultants that I mentor, she decided a couple months back, I'm gonna earn my car. And because her car doesn't have air conditioning anymore and it has over 200,000 miles. And so she just earned her car and we're waiting for the call to pick it up at the dealership on Cassett Avenue. So excited. Yeah, so she just earned hers, so it's great. It's, you know, they had to have a car program back there because the men went to work and the women didn't, so they needed a car, and they just kept it. The next level car is you can get a Chevy Equinox, a black Chevy Equinox, or you can get a charcoal gray or Chevy Traverse with 3rd row seating, or a black Mini Cooper with 2 pink racing stripes and 2 pink mirrors. I drove the Equinox for about a year, and if you don't want that, like after our cars were paid off, and if you don't want that, then you can take $500 a month. And then the next level cars are our pink Cadillacs. So we have the pink Cadillac XT5, which you see right there. That's my car. And I earned it last like a year ago in June. And then they just launched, like it's coming out in November, the XT6, and they're turning that into pink Cadillac. It has 3rd row seating. I am so excited, and Jesus' name will earn that by March 31st because I have all of the humans. And I can't take my nephews and my niece anywhere. Anyway, so that's coming out. And then, and if you don't want that, they would give us $900. And then there's the Cadillac Escalade when you're a national sales director, which is the highest mentor you can be. And if you don't want the Escalade, you can take $1,400 a month. And so my car's name is Debt Ninja because it paid off all of our debt, and it helped Amber pay off a truck. I had other consultants pay off credit cards. I have girls paying for IVF treatments, paying off student loans, paying off home equity lines, and just really traveling and things like that. So that's why I call her Debt Ninja. Isn't that cool? I know. Okay, so if you earn a Mary Kay car, raise your hand if you would take the cash instead of the car. Yeah. Which car are you on, girl?
I'll take the pink one.
The pink one, yeah. It's way cool. It's way cool. Okay, so here's how we're gonna finish the game. This is how we're gonna do the free gift. So what's super cool is when I earned that Cadillac, I gave away 100 pampering sessions, and I did it for like 4 straight months. And so because I learned a lot, we become better teachers by practicing and by learning, okay? And so your consultant gets to go on target to earn their car, and every time that they bless somebody with a free pampering session, they're learning how to teach better. So I want you to close your eyes, unless that totally wigs you out, and keep your eyes open, that's fine. Okay, but for concentration, close your eyes and sit back and relax, and I want you to think of people in your life that are kind, that are sweet, people that go above and beyond for others. Maybe there's somebody that doesn't necessarily really take time for themselves. Maybe there's a leader in your circle of influence, someone that just deserves some pampering, okay? Think about who those people are. All right, open your eyes. Okay, so what you're gonna do, Diane, can you hand me your little paper of goodness, pretty please? I'm gonna demonstrate up here because I'm recording. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna give away ultimate pampering sessions. So right here, if you look up here on the pink sheet, it says Fabulous Friends Game. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna write down their first name and their phone number, and they're going to get a completely free ultimate pampering session that includes their choice of a spa or makeup. They're gonna get a goodie bag of free products and a gift card. But wait, you have to know that your consultant is not a pink stalker. There are people out there, I call them Scary K, and they do Mary Kay the wrong way. So literally all she's gonna do is this is for your consultant, this is not for me. She's gonna text them or call them and say like, hey, Diane gifted this to you, this is what it is. People's response is always, oh my gosh, she's so sweet. But if they actually come back and they say, oh my gosh, I already have a consultant, her name is Courtney Ward, we have a database, and then we will call Courtney and say, hey, your client was gifted this, and this is what it is, because we don't take people's people, it's just not the Mary Kay way. And if they actually say like, hey, I'm not interested, we say, cool, have a blessed day. Like, we're not gonna stalk your people. I didn't know anybody when I started my business, and I've built my business for 6 years playing the ultimate pampering session game. So you can use your cell phone to cheat, and you can't get started without it. Chris is gonna turn the music up loud, and I'm gonna set a timer. So use your cell phone, and the person who gives away the most pampering sessions is gonna win, all right? On your marks, get set, and go. Thank you, thank you. Oh, You'll just help as they keep going. Yeah.